Hey folks, Brad Walsh here with you from Visio4U Photography again. Today's topic of discussion is going to be artists and putting yourself out there, putting your work out there for people to see. Now, for me, when I was first starting out as a photographer, this was one of my biggest struggles, one of my biggest ongoing inner battles. I was always nervous. What will people think of my work? Will they say it sucks? Will they like it? All those things spinning around in my head and sometimes prohibiting me from sharing my work. The doubt creeped in and it prevented me from showing my work and sharing it. I was that guy who would only show my work to family and friends. And of course, the feedback was always good, which in hindsight is kind of a hindrance when you really think about it. When I look back on it now, it was a hindrance. Because showing your work to family and friends, they're only going to tell you one thing, and that's all good stuff. It's what they're going to tell you, more than likely, the things you want to hear, the things they think you want to hear. And this does not benefit you in any way, shape, or form. It doesn't give you a true representation of your work. It doesn't tell you whether you're progressing or getting better as an artist. Now I realize it's very tough putting yourself out there, seemingly on display and sharing your work with a bunch of strangers. You feel vulnerable, naked, alone. It's a crazy feeling when you first start sharing your work with people. After all, this is something that you've created. You put your heart and soul into. You've created this piece, whatever it be, whether it be a photograph, a painting, a drawing, whatever your tools are, a camera, a paintbrush, pencils, it doesn't matter. You created this from scratch. Everybody, you put your heart and soul into this piece. Everybody's a critic. Everyone has an opinion. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. Everyone has something to say. It takes a lot of courage, believe me, as I'm sure you know. You're going to get deflated. You're going to get knocked down, but you just have to persevere, pick yourself up and dust yourself off and get back at it again. Grab those pencils or paintbrushes or camera and just keep creating. Don't let the negative comments or thoughts or posts when you post your work on social media deflate you. Don't let it get inside your head so that you don't create anymore. You have to reach way down inside and find that courage to get your work seen. Get as many eyes on it as possible. Post it on social media. Ask for constructive criticism. That way you find out what you need to work on to improve, what areas you need to work on, what areas you need to improve in. There will always be areas for improvement. Even after years of being an artist, you can always improve. Just like in regular life, you're never ever finished learning. One of my photography teachers I was having a conversation with a while back, and we were talking, and he said, you know, as critics, we thrive, as artists, we thrive on encouragement. It's like the tide. When it's in, it feels amazing, and when it's out, it feels very, very lonely. His words rang true in my head for quite a few days, and it really struck a chord in me. If you're reading this, if you're watching this right now, you know who you are. Thank you for all your words of encouragement. They really meant a lot to me. It really helped me reach down and grab that courage and prevail and just keep putting my work out there for people to see and people to comment on and help me create better pieces of work. So thank you. You know who you are, who gave me those words of wisdom. So I encourage you all to just keep creating. Don't give up. Do not give up. Consistently put your work out there. It's definitely not an easy thing to do, but it's absolutely necessary to put your work out there and improve as an artist. Believe me, you'll thank me. Just keep at it, keep creating, keep honing your craft. Thanks for listening. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the Visio4U channel. And have a great day, folks. Thanks for tuning in.